Welcome everybody to a brand new video, guys, on the channel. We are live on YouTube and Twitch for round 10 of Let's Make Felipe Massa World Champions Series. We are here at one of my favourite tracks to drive on, Silverstone, for the British Grand Prix. We're halfway through the season, guys, and I want to say, at the halfway mark, thank you so much, guys, for your love and support on the series. You guys love this, and I will be continuing this on, guys, throughout the rest before we hit F1 2017 at the end of August. So, Silverstone, 5.89 kilometers, one of my favourite tracks, as I've mentioned. One I've been particularly good in the history of this channel. We've done very well around here, and the pace is pretty good as well. In qualifying, if you saw it, guys, if you didn't, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on so you get to watch it live, because it's exclusively for those who watch it live on air. If you're watching this back, you're only getting the race. So, as you saw, the championship, Bottas still leads, and in the Constructors' Championship, Mercedes have got an almighty lead right now of about, I think that was 48 points. I could be wrong there, but there's us. We got pole position at Silverstone, so I'm absolutely hyped about that, because this track has been pretty good for us there. There is Ocon in that very beautiful pink Force India as well, and we are starting on the soft tyre, but very overcast conditions right now, so there is a possibility of rain, which can spice races up, and you guys know that we've had some crackers there. And there's Pascal Wehrlein down the pecking order in last place, unfortunately. So hopefully he can bring some points home for Sauber and do a cheeky one-stop strategy like he did in Spain in real life. But there is us getting a little cheeky word from Jeff, but I don't even know what he's saying right now. But our target today, guys, is 100 likes on this video, and then we'll do another episode tomorrow, guys. But here is the grid. In a very bizarre qualifying, I've got to say, we got pole, but you can see the gaps there, and that was because the AI, for some reason, all came out at once, and the traffic, you know, can cause dirty air, and people lost times there. So it's a bit annoying, but the race is different to the qualifying AI, so I think that's right, but hopefully the AI can be a bit competitive around here, and should give me a bit of a competition here to really attack there. And should be quite exciting. And the Manas are on the grid as always, but they will get disqualified at the end of the first lap due to making it more 2017 realistic. That's why I run 2017 mods as well. I want to give a shout out to a few people. Keen, who has made the liveries and the updated Spain stuff as well, who's in the chat right now. So I want to give a massive shout out to him. Also Carlito as well, who did the 2017 performance thing, and also got the Manas disqualified, of course. But look at the rain, lads, we've got here. It is a mixed bag. We've got overcast, then it's going to rain, then heavy rain, then light rain again, and then it's going to be dry at the end of the race. So we've got a very mixed bag for this Grand Prix, and I'm absolutely dreading it, this one. On your screen is the setup. If you want to use it for your own career mode or multiplayer or just a single player, then make sure you pause the video or the stream or write it down on a piece of paper and use it as well. Some of this setup is from another YouTuber from the Xbox One AOR League, known as the Flying Finn. So I want to give a massive shout out to him. He's got the same wheel as me and basically the same wheel and pedal setup. So I'm using his setups, really, some of his setups on there. So remember, guys, the target is 100 likes on the video, and if you do it, guys, we'll do a double round of the Let's Make Massa tomorrow, which I believe, if I'm correct, is Hungary and Spa. I could be wrong. It is Hungary and Spa, if I'm right. So if you want to see those episodes tomorrow, guys, if I want to, but or another round of the last to first challenge, then hit that like button right now as well. So we're going to head out then onto the track then for the formation lap for the British Grand Prix, and away we go. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll do pretty well. And Bottas, for some reason, just chopped off Lewis Hamilton right there. So we're going to head then on to our formation lap. We are the first time on pole position as well for quite some time. So hopefully we can get back and fight up with the big boys again, as we're 50-odd points behind the current championship leader, who is behind us as well. Valtteri Bottas there, as we've got Drax, new subscriber, so thank you very much. No, I'm not using performance mod because Carlito hasn't done all of the tracks, so we'll have to wait and see on that one. But There potentially will be 2 streams tomorrow. One will be this, and the other one I've not decided on if it's going to be another Massa episode or it will be another round of Last question mark where you guys can win a copy of F1 2017 if you take part in the series. So if you want to get involved, you know what to do. It was Drax as well. Thank you, Drax. And the AI have just backed off a little bit, so we're just going to back off a tiny bit here. There's no Germany in the series, remember, because we're doing the real 2017 calendar. So just thought I'd just put that out there. As we'll get ready to go then, as we're going to see if there's any rain coming about. So as Bottas just goes straight through me there. That's a bit of a scary moment there. Gamer Patrick, thank you for subscribing as well. Do appreciate it. But we'll try and get past Bottas here. And I wonder if he's running the very nice livery. I'm not sure if he's running this nice number there. HD Messa, thank you for subscribing as well. Do appreciate it. Alright, here we go then. No rain yet, which is a good sight, but here we go then. Round 10. Not the best of intros, but I'll take it anyway. But Bottas has a good start. We'll just have to just try and hold it around the outside, but Bottas is going to get me into turn 1, I'm afraid. Unless we're going to try and hold it around the outside. And we just about there. And we're going to take the inside line for the next corner, which will help Hamilton out. And we hold on to the lead just about. So, good start, but not the best of starts off the line, I think, this season. Apologies for the lack of sound there. I just had to just tweak the volume a bit on my microphone, so I do apologise for the silence there. But someone mentioned about double points. That is for last to first. So that will be tomorrow. So I've decided. So the next round of the last to first, well, last to question mark, will be the double points round. So I thought I'd just let you know there. I am sniffling because I've got a bit of I've got hay fever. So as there goes the manners. So that's a good start. At least they're not causing havoc like last time. And is that rain I hear? I think there's rain on the track. I heard something there, but Fenric, thank you for subscribing as well. Basically, yes, Ultimate is the legend to like the previous F1 games from F1 2010 onwards. So one lap gone, and we are leading the Grand Prix. Not by much though, I've got to say. 1.7 seconds from Hamilton as Bottas has just gone off the face of the earth. I don't know what happened to him. So that's maybe why the gap is that big at the minute. So I don't know what happened to Valtteri Bottas in this race. So not ideal, but we'll have to just see how we crack on then. So we're in the Grand Prix, and wherever Bottas is, we have no idea where he is. We've got to close that gap down in the championship. So the gap is 1.8 seconds to Lewis Hamilton. We ran very wide as we come on to the old final corner then. As we've got Vasco, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Do appreciate it a lot. Yep, I suck at Russia. I do indeed suck at Russia. I'm not going to lie. But we're doing not too badly. We're going to save fuel as we go along, because when the dry period comes, we'll absolutely burn fuel as much as possible. So I should have really done that for this race and have as little fuel as possible on the in the car, which makes our car a lot lighter and will help us through the corners right now. And apparently I'm scripting this. I don't know how I can script this when it's live, so someone explain that to H2O, because yeah, how can I script a live stream? That would be, if I was scripting it, then I would crash into a wall right now, as I said it like 5 seconds prior. So I would like that explained, as Hamilton, fastest man on the track. And we've got a fellow Ryan has subscribed to the channel. So thank you very much, fellow Ryan. Do appreciate it. Welcome aboard to the channel. And Emma, thank you for subscribing as well. And I think the rain has arrived, lads. The rain has arrived. So let's get some hype in the chat for the rain, as Hamilton's closing the gap a little bit, but not too much. So my plan is to stay out as long as possible on these soft tyres until it is deemed intermediate conditions. And we know the rain's going to get heavier as we go along, so it's going to be quite good. But this is going to be the key moment now of the race. We're going to try, as we're starting to lose a little bit of grip through cops. So that's definitely a sign that I'm just going to drop it to lean, just to save a little bit on the rears a little bit, just in these conditions. As we saw in China, if you guys remember that race, we lost at the hairpin because we were in standard mix, I think, and just lost the back end on power. So that's why I'm going to run in lean mix now, just to help us a little bit there. Yep, it's typical Britain right now, I can tell you that right now. We'll go one more lap and then we'll see if it is deemed intermediate conditions right now. But no one's really pitting at the minute, so no, Hamilton's staying out. So we're going to do one more lap and then it's definitely going to be intermediates right there. So we've got another subscriber rolling in. Thank you so much. Use the back end a little bit there, but the gap is 2 seconds to Lewis Hamilton right now. I think it's definitely going to be this lap. I think we're going to pit, as it's getting heavier, as you can see in this part of the lap. So interesting to see where Bottas is. I think Bottas has dropped to P4. I think, if I just saw a glimpse of a Mercedes behind Kimi Raikkonen. Bit of a tank slapper there. Yep, spicy moist right now. That's what we want. Yep, it's definitely wet tyres. It's definitely inters. If I've locked up there, of all the corners, that is not where you want to go. And that is definitely the signal to pit for intermediates right now. And Jeff's actually just come on the blower. And it's now disabled the DRS as well. So definitely now the time to pit for a set of intermediate tyres. Confirmed change. So we're going to just have to take it very cautiously then on this in-lap, just to make sure we don't lose it like we did there. So not what I wanted, but just going to take it nice and easy now through this part of the lap, through Maggotts and Beckett's. But very, very difficult conditions right now. I don't know how the AI are managing to hold on in these conditions with the grip they've got right now. Larry, thank you for subscribing as well. I do appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much for joining. But we will box this lap for a set of intermediate tyres, which will eventually, in the next few laps, potentially, I said potentially in 3 times then, in space of about 10 seconds there. But we're going to box then. Not get penalised. Go on that, as Hamilton there. They can go very quickly, as unfortunately, Bottas, and I think that was Raikkonen, I think, are all going out again on a lap. So that's going to help us in the championship right now. Sankit Barrack, thank you for subscribing as well. And I got a bit worried there when I saw the Mercedes of Hamilton there, in case of he punting me into the pits and we got a penalty right there. But for Fenric, I think that is, thank you so much for your £1 donation. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much, you legend. Let's get some hype in the chat right there for that donation, as we're going to come out in surprisingly P7 in this Grand Prix. As there's just a few people not pitting. That's interesting. They're going to lose out massively right now, the likes of Kvyat. We've got Grosjean ahead of us, all still on the soft tyre, so they have basically just ruined their race. Nooker, surprise, surprise, Nooker from AOR has just subscribed to the channel. As you can just see, look at the grip, look at the comparison between me and Romain Grosjean there. It's ridiculous. There's a helicopter flying over us right now. Oh, the waffle. Stoffel the waffle is having issues as well. Thank you very much, Stoffel. Hamilton's getting caught up in all of this, which is helping me extend the lead in this Grand Prix. But look at the helicopter. I've never seen that helicopter that close right there. But this is perfect opportunity for us to pull away right now on Lewis Hamilton and the rest of the field, as we've got Ocon next, who's having a little bit of a nightmare right now on those soft tyres. So we're going to try and get past him here quickly. No, we can't pass him through Magnus and Beckett's because we would have punted him there. So we're going to have to take it cautiously here and try and hold it around the outside of him at the exit of Beckett's. And we do indeed. Played it safe there, being very cautious. And we move up to P4. Next up is Daniel Ricciardo, who's just coming through Stowe. And then it's the likes of Bottas and Raikkonen, I think, are the next two drivers there. So we will lead the race once again, but it could be wet tyres, you know, in a few laps' time. It's getting that bad on the track, you can see. But we're coming on to lap 6 then of the Grand Prix. We will take back the lead, and I think it'll be Lewis Hamilton. And you can look at the gap there. Look at the gap we've pulled on Hamilton and co. because of the traffic, all on soft tyres. So we absolutely smashed it. It was Bottas? I think it was, yeah. It was Vettel actually who pitted, so it wasn't Raikkonen. So we got that wrong, so a bit annoying. It was traffic, Ashton, that we got pole position in, unfortunately. Just the AI don't really like being with one another on the track. So it's a bit disappointing for that, but we'll see how we crack on. But we're nearly hitting 200 viewers already on the stream, which is absolutely ridiculous. Thank you so much, guys. It's a nice way to watch this before we go live for Arrow's My Driver finale, of course. So, and love seeing the international conversations. Exactly, want to bring everyone around the world together, and you can have different types of conversation going on with each other, which is absolutely fantastic. And that's what I wanted to do with the streams. Get a lot of you involved, as we just went too quickly there down the shifts right now. So it's all right, Nooker, don't worry. I'm not like angry or anything, but it's glad that you finally subscribed. So it might be a YouTube glitch thing. So great to see you, Nooker, anyway. But what's the gap then? 5.6 we've got to Lewis Hamilton, and then half a second back is Raikkonen. So they're not far away, but we can't just think we've got this in the bag. We've got plenty. We've got plenty of laps to go. We've got 20 laps at the line where the AI can catch up with us. So we've got a lot to think about here in these wet conditions, and hopefully it should be a victory for us here today, but you never know. A Whitby, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I do appreciate it. And hopefully at the end of the stream you can head over to Arrow's channel for the My Driver finale tonight. So I was supposed to stream actually about 20 minutes ago, but we started a little bit earlier so we don't clash with Arrow's My Driver, which apparently is starting at 8 o'clock tonight. So apparently he's got it for 8 o'clock, so we'll wait and see. You put a 2k donation in. Nooker, you don't have to do 2k. That would be a bit bonkers. But in a way, you'll be the most you'll be the highest donator of the channel. You'll beat Nick, who's currently the most the highest donator right now. So the scenes, yeah, the scenes. If Nooker puts $2,000 in donation, that would be a bit hysterical there. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't think it's actually gonna happen. I think it's just for banter. Arav is not streaming. No, he's gonna upload the video to his YouTube channel. So Ryan, please promote My Driver more. I'm just saying it. I only saying it, Nick, because I don't want it to clash with this. So that's why I started it early, and everyone will be watching it. So the viewers would, you know. The like target is 100 likes, surprisingly, so I'm being generous today. I know you guys can hit 200, I know you can. So I want to see what you guys can do in likes. I want to see what you can do, but we want to try and hit our targets, guys. We've hit them in every single race we've done in the series, and we're going to make it 10 for 10. And my aim is to go all the way to the last race of the season, and we'll see. Right there, so we have a little bit of a mistake there. Hamilton and Raikkonen are fighting, which is definitely what I need right now to extend the gap a little bit. Hashtag rip small YouTubers. It's a shame, really. Like the guys don't want to collaborate with the smaller YouTubers, but I like opening it up to people to come along and do videos with. I've actually got to let you know, guys, there's a little bit of an announcement. I am looking for people who are on PC to get involved with a video that I will be making, thanks to one of the modders. The F1 modding department, known as CW, has made a very nice mod. So if anyone is interested in featuring in a video of mine in the next few days, then let me know by hooking up onto Discord, and I'll take you through the details of how to take part in this one. So the only rules I want is a PC. If you have the game on PC, you can take part in it, but we want at least, I want to try and get a full grid in as possible for this race, and I may do it live, I may do it as a video. So I'm opening the door to any YouTubers on PC, and also subscribers as well, if you want to get involved with this video. And I would like to do maybe a series on it, potentially, so you never know. But anyway, we've got the gap to 7 seconds, so Hamilton's having a little bit of a mare right now, I've got to say. As the track is getting a lot wetter right now, so we've got to take it very carefully now and take it easy in these conditions. We don't want to bottle it in this one, so I am going to try and keep it consistent here on pace and just keep it easy as we go down. So if you want to get involved, guys, with this video that I've got lined up, then in the description below, or one of the moderators will post it during the stream, you just got to sign up to Discord, and then just send me a message, and then I'm going to try and set something up, and we'll get you in. It will be most likely over this weekend, so tomorrow or Sunday will be the 2 days I'll make the video. So if you want to get involved, then make sure you come over to Discord at the end of the stream, and we can go through the details today. So where are we then? The track is getting very wet, I've got to say, right now, as the rain is getting very bad. Monsoon conditions for us lads and girls, if there are any girls in the chat. Of course, I need to remember they're all to wait and see. So what's the gap then? 7.3 to Lewis. Lambrex has just come back. Lambrex not doing his job, of course, having to go for his dinner, but I have to accept it, of course. But gap's 8.2, so we are gaining a little bit up on Lewis Hamilton right now. But the Ultimate AI aren't great in the wet. I want to clear that one up, and I think a lot of you will agree with me on that. Hi, Toto Wolf. Yep, Lambrex is the Toto Wolf of us right now. So if you remember, if you want to get involved in the video over the weekend, then join the Discord. Also as well, with Laster question mark, if you guys don't know, if you've just joined or are a new subscriber, we launched the series yesterday where you guys predict where I finish, and well, the top 3, and then you predict in the race, and then you get points. So it's like a fantasy football style series we're doing, but it's F1, and at the end of the series, whoever has the most amount of points wins a copy of F1 2016 for any platform of their choice. So it's open to PS4 people, it's open to Xbox One, it's open to PC as well. So if you want to try and win a copy of F1 2016, then all you need to do is, well, there's two options really. you go to the latest video, which was yesterday at Monza, or you join us on Discord, and then you can ask one of the moderating crew or myself, and we'll get you the details that you need to do to get yourself entered into the competition. And the next round is double points, I will add. So if you've just joined and you missed the first race, you can get back into the hunt for the lead of the championship. So yeah, it's F1 2017, sorry, not F1 2016. I do apologise. It's F1 2017 in August, sorry. I'm that focused on this race, I'm saying 2016, so... but yeah, it's F1 2017, not 2016, my bad. My bad, guys. But you can win the copy of the game when it comes out in August. So I remember that, so... Yep. Let's get a bottle in the chat for that. I think that deserves a bottle there. Ryan can't get his competitions right. But yeah, double points, and the track as well is Spa. You guys voted for Spa, and overwhelmingly, it won the vote yesterday. So it is going to be Spa for the next race, and the driver we're doing is Valtteri Bottas for the next one. So you're running with 1 assist, the black line. Yep. That is the tarmac we're using, the black line, the racing line, of course. But it's getting very bad now. I think it could be wet, you know. I think it's wet territory now. I'm struggling a little bit in the old turn 1. But we're getting closer to wet tyres, so I may go for the undercut here and try and pit early. And I think Jeff's telling me to pit now, actually. Confirm change. So I've actually got that spot on there. Nailed it. So we are going to box this lap then for the wet tyre, and hopefully it's going to dry up by the end of the race. But I kind of... who let Ryan into the lead, please? Going to take it easy into the pit lane. We know we don't want to get a speeding penalty, so there we go. And the AI... oh, we've got 1 in the pits. There's Hamilton, and Raikkonen is in as well. So the guys are coming in as well. If you want to get into the competition... join us on Discord, and one of the moderators will get you the details on how to enter the competition. Or if you're lucky, I will help you get into the competition there. So we call that spot on there. We got that spot. We got that right, basically. A whole flurry of people are in the pits. Stroll's going to get out of it, thankfully, scot-free, without the issues of double stacking. So that's great for Stroll. So we're going to come out still in the lead of the Grand Prix, and we're not even halfway in this Grand Prix yet, so we'll have to wait and see how this will pan out. But see if what the AI, the ultimate AI, like on the wet tyre, is going to be the question there. Hutch, I think, is subscribed to the channel. I do appreciate it. Yanni's, I think that is Yanni's Box. Thank you for subscribing as well. Do appreciate it. Felipe Massa. I love it. Absolutely love that. It's so good. So we're doing pretty good at the minute. Come up to halfway in the Grand Prix. We've led since the first lap, so not too bad. But Hamilton and Raikkonen, if they stop fighting with each other and actually work together, they could close me in. Excuse me, close me in. Black line cheat. Oh wait, what? It was James. Oh, was it? Oh, well, it's my monitor. My monitor's got crap resolution, so I can't read names properly. So I do apologise, James. Sabine, I think that is. If that's wrong, then I've lost the plot there. But I do apologise, James. But James gets his cheeky double shout out in the stream. So James, thank you very much. Victor as well, thank you for subscribing as well. Do appreciate it. But you can blame my monitor for that, my second monitor, for being so bad in pronouncing names. Because the OBS in it looks a bit blurry there. We've got another subscriber. I think that's... I can't pronounce it because it is that blurry. I can't read it. So I do apologise, but nice to see a flurry of subscribers rolling in tonight, which is absolutely, absolutely fantastic there. So thank you very much. In before Ryan bottles it. Tim, please. I'm not going to bottle it. I'm going to win. I'm going to win for the new subscribe. Oh my lord, what a drift there from there. Varty, thank you for subscribing. Thank you very much. That's why I need you guys to let me know who's subscribed in case I can't pronounce names or can't see the full name because it's that bad. So you can read Victor but not James because I actually can see the surname. The second word is fine, but the first word I can't see. It's a bit annoying, but just if I'm honest, guys, in future just post it in the chat, welcome or hey or whatever it is, the person's name, because then I can see it in the YouTube chat and I can get it spot on there. So I do apologise, James, and you are in the chat there with a big smiley face on yourself. So I'm glad you found the funny side to it as well. But we're going to come onto the hanger straight once again. Yep, it was a near bottle there. Ken Block mode is on indeed. As we've got another subscriber rolling in. You guys are absolutely awesome. Can anyone just give me an update on the like target, please? How many likes we've got on the video? I'm pretty sure we've hit 100 already. But I want to see what you guys can do. And surprise me with how many likes we can get on this video. As we're going to try and get ourselves to 20k, guys. That's my target. 20,000 subscribers for a community-driven stream channel. I want to try and get to 20k if I can. That's my target. It's my ambition to hit 20k. And then after that, I have no idea what I want to do with myself. So, after that. So, we have 136 likes. So you guys are awesome. 14 away from 150. Let's try and hit 150 if we can. 180 there. Hush, thank you for subscribing. Do appreciate you. Welcome aboard to the channel. 139 likes. I think that was XXX1101XXX. I've just say the full word. It just makes it easier for me. Thank you for subscribing. Do appreciate it. Oh, this is really bad conditions. If I can't make turn one, the old turn one like that. Yeah, I hit 13k on Monday, if you must know. So we've already gained 500 subscribers then in the space of 4 days, which is absolutely ridiculous. And you guys are legends. So new subscribers this week, thank you. That's all I can say there. So you guys are amazing. So I love you guys. And this is why I live stream. You guys can get involved with whatever we do. And I've got some big plans for F1 2017 career mode in terms of streaming. And I'm going to try and make 2017, the game, in terms of streaming, the most community driven ever. So if you want to see that, and if you haven't subscribed and you want to get involved with it, then make sure you subscribe to the channel and get hyped for 2017. And this series will be going over there as well, guys. What I've decided to do, if you guys are interested, is do a championship season mode and run basically a driver like we do in this, but in championship season mode. And then in career mode, we will do the full-on career mode, which you guys will have a say as well. And last to question mark will be also going over as well. And there'll be a prize as well in that one as well. So the series I've got lined up in my head right now for 2017 is as follows. We've got the normal career mode, which I am thinking about teams right now. So I've got a few teams in mind. The Let's Make Driver World Champion Series will make its return in 2017. And I can confirm the first driver is going to be Nico Hulkenberg. Will be the first one in that banana car for the first season. It's going to be the biggest challenge of all because it's a Renault. But I'm looking forward to the challenge with that car. The last to question mark series will also be coming over to 2017. You guys love it at the minute with the first episode. It will be back once again, and it's another one where you can win a prize. Also AOR as well, not to mention the AOR. Can't forget about that as well. That will be coming over to 2017 as well. I won't be taking part in league racing, but I will be broadcasting the races as well, because I love broadcasting now. I love commentating the races. You guys seem to like it, so I'm going to do that as well. I'm not sure about top 5 overtakes, but that all obviously depends on you guys sending submissions in. So I'm going to see how it goes to start off with for the first month of the game, and then we'll see if we get some responses with it. So Quartz as well, thank you for subscribing. And the reason why you can't vote is because I haven't put it in, if I'm honest. I forgot to put it in. So if any one of the mods right now can make a straw poll and post it in the chat, that would be fantastic. The drivers in question for the second series is going to be Daniel Ricciardo, Max Verstappen, and Valtteri Bottas. So if any one of the mods can just quickly make a straw poll and then post it in the chat right now, that would be fantastic. So as we're getting another subscriber rolling in there, I think I can't see that because I'm turning into the old corner there, but we're already coming up to a lapped car already, so that's not too bad. We're going to run a little bit wide at the old final corner, but it's getting a bit lighter. The rain's getting lighter right now, because Fernando Alonso actually may be one of the drivers for 2017 in the game. Wink, wink, because it will make it even harder for ourselves. Remember that. But if you've got your favourite driver in mind you want me to do for the second series, I hopefully and pray one of the moderators will post a straw poll link in the video in this stream, and then you can vote on that, and I'll just add them up to the tally from the last episode in, what track was it? Austria. So yeah, I forgot to make a poll for this one, so I do apologise. There you go, Lucas has put it in right now. If Lucas or anyone in the Discord, can you send me a DM over on Discord with the link? I'll probably get a noise popping up on Discord, but who cares? Also, guys, at the end of the stream, we'll be doing a game night. So if you want to take part in some events with us, make sure you join us over on Discord at the end of the stream, so you guys can get involved with whatever it is. You can talk to me as well about F1 or just general, and we have a nice laugh. It's a nice area, nice community. We've got over 100 members, over 150 members over there, all F1 fans. And if you want to take part in some events, including the PC event, which I'm on about for the video on PC, then make sure you come over, guys. So hopefully you guys will come and join us. So we've got the gap to 10.9 seconds. So I think we can confirm the Ultimate AI is terrible for the wet tyres. So it's annoying right now. It's a bit disappointing, but we can't do it apart from that. But it's F1 Pictionary tonight, I think, as we have a tank stopper there. It's happening straight after the stream. I may not be there to start off with because I've got to get dinner, but afterwards, maybe half an hour. So my guess is it's going to be around about 9 o'clock. We'll kick-start game night. But if people like to start these early, so if you want to get involved a bit earlier, you can get involved as well. But I think we've got light rain, and is there any standing water? We can see a little bit of standing water, so we're getting close to that changeover to intermediate tyres. It's alright, Jeebus. Unfortunately, your PC's broke. It happens all the time, so it's a shame. Hopefully your PC gets fixed and you can come on and race with us right now. I would put it in the description, but I'm driving at the same time, so I think it's hard to do. I'm pretty sure the mods will just spam the Discord and also now the straw poll link. My dog is saying I love you. Well, that's a first. A dog saying that he loves me is a bit weird, but I'll take it. Oh, it's Pascal Wehrlein up ahead. Felipe, stay cool. Yep, we're going to stay cool, Felipe. Verstappen is winning. Yep, it has to be Verstappen, of course. But I can say as well, whoever comes second in the votes will be the third driver in the series. So you're more than Sweat than Tiger. Oh, we've ran wide. Hold it together. Yep, there we go. Hold it just about there. Wehrlein's been given the shift on to get out of the way, but we've still got like 9 laps to go as I've run ran wide for the first time. Hashtag can't multitask. I can't multitask because it will pause the video, it will pause the game, and then I'll just have to quickly get a link and put it in the description. It's a bit annoying. I don't like pausing the game while I'm doing stuff, so that's why. Dante apparently subscribed. Absolutely fantastic. Welcome to the stream, Dante, if it didn't pop up. Also as well, guys, just want to quickly say this. If you have subscribed to the channel and your name's not popping up, do not worry. It's just Streamlabs, which is the application I use for the alerts to pop up. Will take some time to process, so I do apologise if your name does not come up. But hopefully it will in the hopefully very shortly. If not, just send me a message and I will give you a shout out in the next video. So I'm going to try and go on the outside of Pascal Wehrlein, but I think on the racing, the track is now, it's light rain, so maybe a cheeky switch to Inters possibly very soon is going to be the question. So, but that is the big question. Do I take the gamble and go on Inters now, apart from Jeff? Obviously, Jeff's turned off for this because I didn't want to come up saying, like, for Lance Stroll, it will say Bottas, your teammate Bottas is right behind you or something. And we don't want that, of course. And for Bottas, it will say Rosberg. So I don't want that. Driver of the day, Bernie Ecclestone. And we've got a £2 donation, and Stroll's in the pits right there. So I don't know who that was, but thank you so much for your £2 donation right there. So thank you so much. And Jeff's on the blower, but we'll maybe go an extra lap. We'll go an extra lap. I don't want to take a risk and pit because sometimes Jeff has got it wrong in terms of strategy calls. So I am going to stay out for one more lap just to be on the safe side, and then we'll pit in now. So so in the poll, if Ricciardo comes second, for example, then that's who will drive for Series 3. And I can, if for any boost of votes, if we win the championship with Ricciardo, we will do a shoey if we win the championship. So I just thought I'd clear that one up. Rimo's second day of watching me. Great to see you, Rimo, again. Thank you so much for coming back. That's always the good thing when someone comes back to your streams. That's what we want. So people are pitting, so I think we've got the buffer, which is important. So I'm not bothered if Hamilton and Raikkonen close the gap. So I'm not bothered about that if they pit. So, or we could try and stay out and save a pit stop, of course. We've still got, what, 7 laps to go. It can be done. I think, what shall we do? Do we stay out on these tyres to the end of the race with the gap we've got? Or do we pit for Inters? What is your thoughts, guys? Do we pit? Or do we go on... do we pit for Inters or do we stay out when we've got a 12-second gap to Hamilton before the pit stop? It will be now about 36 seconds with 7 laps to go. Or do we pit for Inters? What is your decision, guys? You are going to make this decision for me right now. I would go up to Rich, but the reason why I'm not is what happened in China. If you guys did not get involved in the China... Oh, that's why. Just the back end just goes so loose, and we spun a few times, and we nearly lost the race because of it. So, what do you guys want me to do is the question. Do you want me to pit or stay? You've got about 10 seconds before I have to look at the comments right now. Everyone's saying pit for Inters, gamble, pit. It's mostly pit, so I'm going to take your word for it right now and use Rich Mix. Yeah, I could use Rich Mix. So we will pit, and I think I can hear a McLaren, and that's Van Dorn behind me, so I am going to pit. If a McLaren's catching me, I think that's the sign to pit. So we are going to go into the pits then. I'm taking your word for it, guys. My name in the chat. James, I've just seen why. Oh, I love the chat. So we're going to pit then, and we're not going to be held up by anyone. So that's definitely a good sign for us as we go into the box. Get those cheeky intermediates on. We will lose a bit of time to Hamilton and Raikkonen, of course, but the track's going to dry up, so this is going to be quite a very interesting last 6 laps here. Would it get dry enough? Or would it stay like this is the question. But we should hopefully come out ahead of Lewis Hamilton and Raikkonen. So we're about to find out. And there is Lewis Hamilton and Raikkonen. So we've got still a nice gap, but obviously the gap would have been dropped down. So we now are running in the rich mix right now. So, and luckily Hamilton's been held up by traffic, so that's definitely a good sign for us. And it's actually Pascal Wehrlein. So we're going to now have to attack. As we've got another subscriber rolling in. Thank you so much. And what's the gap then? It was about 10 seconds, wasn't it? It's still around 10 seconds. So even though we stay out for another couple of laps than Hamilton did, we haven't lost any time. So that's quite interesting there. But it may help that the fact it was Pascal Wehrlein that held up Hamilton there. So who would have laughed if we put on new wets? Yeah, I was thinking that. I had that doubt in my mind that I didn't put inters on. So I'm glad the game put me on the right tyre. So it's a good thing that someone mentioned that in the chat there. Oh, you're very late to the race. Anyone here? Has anyone pre-ordered F1 2017? Of course. So, right. Coming on to 5 laps to go then. The gap 5 seconds. We've lost a chunk of time there. Actually, I thought for a second that we were fine, but it's going to get interesting now. Hamilton's on his own now. He hasn't got Raikkonen to fight with, so the clean air may help Hamilton close the gap down. And he's got the roaring British fans to cheer him on to close the gap down to us, being Brazilian, of course. Hashtag miles ahead. It's not actually, because we're now 6 seconds, actually, so we have to take it easy now. Obviously on rich mix, if we burn the tyres up, if we put the throttle down early, we'll lose the back end and we'll basically bottle it. So I don't want to bottle it. So as people are saying in the chat, we're going to keep it cool like that, and we'll see how we get on there. So I'm going to take it easy now into the last section. You'll buy it when the game comes out. Well, Sam York, if you're feeling lucky, you could win a free copy from me. And we're going to finish the series off way before the game comes out. So, well, that's the question mark. So, so I can have a chance to pre-order the game for the winner, send it over to them. If it's PC, it will be on the day, obviously. But for PC, PS4 or Xbox, I'll find a site where you can get it a day before release, or hopefully days in advance, really. So we'll have to wait and see. Gert, you'll see the standings at the end of the race. If it's for this one, if it's for last a question mark, there is actually a spreadsheet available where you guys can check out where you are in the standings for that. But the rich mix is kind of working for us. We are pulling away from Hamilton slightly, but not that much. Maybe a couple of temps. Oh, nearly lost it there. Oh, that's incredible plugging of a giveaway. Yep, you know me, Nick's brother. Oh, back end went out there. That's why I need to be cautious and was running in lean right now. A little bit of a drift onto the Wellington straight. Not what I want. Just losing a little bit of time here. We're starting to bottle it a tiny bit. But that's because of running rich. I don't want to run rich for this one. You guys have been awesome with the likes, apparently. I don't know what the total is as it stands, but apparently we're getting close to 200 likes. And if we hit that, guys, that will be absolutely insane. And it will be the 3rd race in a row we hit. Is it? Or is it the 4th race? I'm not too sure. But we've hit, in the last few races, over 200 likes. So if you want to help, guys, get that 200 on your screen, then make sure you hit that like button right now if you want that. And also, if you are new and you want to see the race live, uninterrupted coverage, then make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. Don't bottle it, Ryan. I'm trying not to bottle it, but we're still gaining on Hamilton, only by about, I think that was about 3 tenths that last lap, last sector. We're only 24 likes away, apparently. 176. Come on, guys, you can do it. I believe you guys. You can smash the like target. Come on, we can do it. 20 likes away now. With only, let's try and hit it, guys, by the end of the race. Let's try and get 200 likes by the end of the race. You've got 3 laps to do it in. Can you guys do it? I know you can do it, guys. Come on. Please end backwards. Really? You want me to do that? Bottle it. Come on, guys. I can't. I'm trying to do what the title says and win the championship. I don't want to bottle it. Come on. You guys know that. That'll just give away a victory there for us. And what will be important is we'll close the gap in the championship as well. That's another thing. We're going to take a chunk load of points out of Valtteri Bottas in this championship. Let's go for 999999999 likes. Okay, apparently we're 13 likes away. You've still got 2 laps to do it in. People don't want me to hit 200. They're doing it for the bants. That's all. But it's still raining, so I think the overcast conditions, and so we're about to lap Jody and Palmer, so I know someone in the chat and a certain YouTuber and certain moderator won't be happy. Gareth, thank you for subscribing, mate. Do appreciate it. Bottle incoming. Well, you could say that, actually, considering we've got Jody and Palmer ahead of us, so... of a moment there. We'll go round the outside of Palmer as the rain has now stopped with 2 laps to go. As we're going to come up to, oh my god, back end slide out there. Drifting mode out the last corner. That's what I mean with full throttle. Hamilton's having issues. Bottle it. Oh, you guys are putting the bottles in right now. Oh dear. So this is going to be interesting now. Is anyone going to pit at the end of this lap? I would laugh my head off if anyone pits right now. Palmer's the best driver on the grid. Nick, please. We're losing that back end a little bit. Vag, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I do appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much for the support. If you just joined us, we're about to finish the race. But... in terms of videos, tomorrow will be a double header tomorrow of the Massa career mode. Will be back, and it will be at Hungary next. A track that I am not looking forward to, I'm going to be honest. And it will either be tomorrow, last a question mark, and it will be at Spa. And it's a great way for you guys, if you do not know, to try and win a copy of F1 2017 when the game comes out on release. And it can be on any platform of your choice. But if you want to get details on how to enter the competition, then all you need to do is to go on... I'm trying to think where to go now. But if... I don't know. But what we'll do as well, I'm going to be nice here, is... no, I'm not going to reveal the surprise. I may have a surprise for you guys coming up regarding that series. As we're going to start the final lap of the Grand Prix then here. And the track looks absolutely bone dry, I've got to say, on this last lap. Not that I've seen that now. Bottled? Nope. We've just got to make sure the tyre doesn't get a puncture right now. That's the thing that I'm thinking about right now. Franklin, massive congratulations to you, mate, for finishing your exams. And that is the sign that it's dry conditions. So... we're going to get a lap there. And look at that. Nearly 10 laps of fuel saved. That's some good fuel saving, I've got to say. That's Ryan83's seal of approval right there. But Fun Buddy, thank you for subscribing. But everyone in the chat right now, let's do a hashtag congrats Franklin. As I've just looked at the chat, went off the track with a little cheeky bottle. because I was trying to give a shout out to Franklin for finishing his exams. So, Pit, I dare you. No, we've already gone past that. You're about 15 seconds behind me. But let's get a hashtag congrats Franklin, please. Oh, we've got we're feeling it. But well done, Franklin. I was in your boat with exams. But we're catching up to the French baguettes. But we're into the final sector then, and apart from if we run out of fuel, I think we're going to be fine. Coming in to the couple of final corners we go then. In a pretty dominant race, I've got to say, for us in the conditions, but it may help the fact that as Grosjean's coming in the pits for a set of dry tyres, so he's going to try and gain some positions as well. These guys are going to get one lap in it, as we're going to come around the final corner to win the British Grand Prix and make a statement for the championship as we win. What a win that is for us. Absolutely hyped about that. And it gives us a good confidence boost going into the second half of the season. What a drive, what a win. And the Williams boys are absolutely happy with that performance there from us for Felipe Massa. And it's our second win of the season, I've got to say. So there he is, Felipe Massa once again a race winner. And there is Raikkonen, who got in P3, and Hamilton P4 as well. So the Williams boys absolutely ecstatic. And there's Ricciardo, who could be a potential driver member for Series 2. So if you guys want to make a vote for that one, then it is going to be in the YouTube chat. But there's the podium. There's us on the top step with Hamilton there in P2, who pile drived us in Canada, if you guys remember that one. That's probably going to be one I'm going to remember. But there he is, picking up the winner's trophy. Absolutely ecstatic for Massa. And the champagne will fly here at Silverstone. And we now wrap up the first half of the season as we head into the second half of the season, where our championship fight will begin as we head to Hungary tomorrow. But we're now going to look at the official classified results then of this British Grand Prix. We only won by 7 seconds, so we lost 3 seconds on the last lap, so on the last sector. So Hamilton really got on the charge there. But the top three, as I mentioned, we've seen. But Bottas drops to P4, which means we will close the gap massively to Valtteri, as Verstappen will come in P5. Then it's his teammate Daniel Ricciardo in P6. Then it's Alonso in 7th. Then Stroll 8th. Vettel will come in 9th. And Perez will complete the top 10 in this field right there. And the rest of the results are on your screen right now. And I think everyone finished the Grand Prix, which is a first in the series. So that's absolutely ecstatic for some hype in the chat right there. We're going to look at the standings now. And we have jumped to P5 in the standings. And we're now 43 points behind Bottas. And Hamilton's 4 points behind his teammates. So I want you guys to leave a comment on this video. Do you think we can bring this back and win the championship with 10 races, well, 9 races to go, 10 races to go. 10 races to go, yes, that's correct on there. So do you think we can win this championship, guys? Let me know in the comments below. But in the Constructors' Championship, we are still P4, and we're in no man's land, really, but we're about 17 points behind Ferrari and 19 points behind Red Bull. So we still have a chance of getting into that top 2, but unfortunately, we won't win the Constructors unless Stroll and me put off a brilliant 1-2 strategy. So we'll see how that lines up there. But that will wrap up tonight's episode, guys, of Let's Make Massa World Champion. We'll be back tomorrow at 4 PM UK time, guys. So make sure you get that in your calendars and you subscribe to the channel and turn notifications on so you'll be informed that I'm streaming this episode, guys, of Let's Make Massa World Champion as well. Make sure if you haven't already to hit that like button, guys, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, have a fantastic evening, whatever you're doing tonight and wherever you are around the world, of course. And enjoy As My Driver finale tonight, which is going to happen probably right now. And again, thank you so much, guys. And Amanda gets the last shout out of the stream. But until tomorrow, guys, have a great night. And I shall see you very soon. Until then, it's goodbye from me. Have a good night, guys. See you later. And adios.